Hey there, it's Mark Barrett. Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. I did a review on a company I'm very excited about actually because, I've been in the MLM industry for 23 years and had a lot of experience, a lot of success. And I just love today looking at all these new companies that spin into the marketplace with different compensation plans. And it's just, there's so many of them today. It's amazing. But you know what? There's a lot of people running into a lot of success with these new companies. And recently, there's been almost a flood, it seems, of matrix compensation plans. And they were just, probably for starting maybe about a year and a half ago, they just hit the market. I think one of the first companies that really got this really popular was, in fact, a company called TVI Express. And TVI was a travel company that roared into the marketplace. And I mean, it smoked. It was a travel product. It was a matrix compensation plan where you came in and people moved through the board. And typically matrices don't have any auto ship or anything like that. So it was popular. And it was fast moving. I mean, I know people that in a space of 3 months to 4 months made anywhere from $70,000 to upwards of $250,000, truthfully, in that short period of time. So money gets people excited. Throw money at distributors, it's kind of like throwing gasoline on a fire, right? Starts a real excitement phase going. But the company that I ran into recently that I did this review on is a company called MPB Today. Stands for My Premier Business Today. And it was a company that came along and decided to jump on the bandwagon of excitement that are still in the marketplace about matrices because it's kind of an exciting, kind of a different business model than your traditional MLM compensation plan. And I think that's what people find attractive about it. But MPP Today has been making some real waves. I mean, they've been smoking. There's a lot of people excited about it, a lot of chatter out on the internet, a lot of traffic to their website. So I had to go and really just kind of check it out. So MPB Today, I did a review on it. My full blog post is going to be down below this video. There'll be a link for it. So you may want to go check that out. Can't cover all the information in this short little video, but I will tell you that it kind of surprised me because I figured MPB Today, it's got to have some kind of exotic, really exciting, dynamic product. And the product turned out to be groceries, or actually grocery delivery. Now, I had to sit there for a moment. It kind of took me aback because I thought, okay, let's see, groceries. So what is it about groceries? It's not an exciting product. It is consumable, right? We all use groceries. Let's see. That was about all I could come up with. And then I started looking into it. So MPB, the whole concept that the company is pioneering here, is the concept of nationwide grocery delivery. Now, if you take a look into the grocery delivery industry, it is actually an industry. On their website, they're citing examples of the fact that it's a multi-billion-dollar industry and it's going to get even bigger over the next 10 years. I have some problems with the numbers. I'm not sure where they're actually getting their numbers because with grocery delivery, think about it logically, right? There are a lot of grocery stores, major chains that actually you can call them up or send in your order or do an online order and they'll actually deliver them to you. But it's more of a local industry, even if there are some giant companies involved in it, simply because of the logistics of shipping, right? I mean, if you're in Arizona and you're ordering from MPB Today, whose headquarters are in Pensacola, Florida, are you really going to order your fish and eggs and milk and stuff like that to be delivered all the way to Arizona? I don't think so, right? I don't think they'd arrive in too good a shape. So a national grocery delivery chain is going to have to be pretty much limited to staples, right? It's going to be cans, which are very heavy, and boxes and potato chips and a whole host of things that you can still order and have them shipped. But you add the shipping cost in across the country, and all of a sudden you have a really non-competitive product. So what's the excitement? Well, the excitement was, and this is just my personal business feeling on this, if you look up the company MPB Today, and they're being successful in the marketplace. They actually, it appears that they're actually the same company that's actually doing the grocery delivery, which is called Southeastern Delivery. And they're both headquartered in exactly the same address in Pensacola, Florida. So it looks to me as if there was a business entrepreneur that had started a grocery delivery business and he had done well in the area around the panhandle of Florida. And he decided, I want to take it to the next level, but ran smack dab up against this problem of, well, how do we do that? The shipping problem and the cost issue. So he decided, well, we'll just make it network marketing. There's been a lot of companies that have tried to add enough excitement to an otherwise unexciting product by bringing it into MLM and spreading the money around. And actually, when they put the matrix compensation plan in there, matrices do appeal to people and get them real excited because of the real quick potential for cash in one of those programs. And that's exactly why I think they went with the matrix. Now, one of the problems with the matrix is that there's a lot of potential there, but a lot of people get pulled into a matrix because of this concept of all I have to do is recruit my 2 people, and then I'm in there, and everybody else bringing people in has to push me up because the matrix can only have so many people on the lower level. And so it's kind of almost like a welfare thought process to where people think, I'm just going to get in and I'm going to make money and there's no auto ship. Well, there's a couple of problems with that, and that is that you may very well jump into a matrix. And if the group is really excited when you get in, you may actually get pushed up. You may actually cycle one time, in which case with this company, you're going to get a little bit of cash and a grocery certificate you can redeem for groceries. But what happens when the excitement dies down a little bit? Matrix programs typically, once the excitement starts to wear off, and that can come sometimes as quickly as the excitement came in the first place, their whole structures tend to stall. And you have these structures of people to where all of a sudden, all those people you brought in aren't bringing in their 2, right? And so maybe you bring in a couple more and somebody else moves up. And you call up your team and go, come on, you guys, get to work. What's the problem here? And nobody's doing anything. The board is totally stalled or frozen, right? So that typically happens with a matrix structure. So MPB Today, there are still people making some good money in it, and I think it's a product that definitely appeals to people. The idea of going into something and getting cash and potentially free groceries, even if they're staples. So if that is the type of deal that appeals to you, go for it. Matrices, once again, do have that appeal of quick money, and being able to tap into it really quickly. However, don't buy into a deal like this figuring you're just going to jump in and everybody else is going to push you up, or you're going to come in and bring in your 2 and then just wait for everybody else to do their job. That's a recipe for failure. If you're going to do it, you need to go into it from the concept of you're going to consistently bring in 6 to 10 people a month. That way you will have this flood of new blood coming into your structure each and every month, and you will cycle a lot, right? But you have to keep inputting, and you have to give the group that you're bringing in something that they can use from a marketing standpoint to keep driving the production. So what I recommend is you adopt a build fast strategy, right? Bring in a whole bunch of people. I recommend you set your target at 6 to 10 people a month. And best way to do that in today's market is to use online marketing structures. And there's a couple out-of-the-box type marketing systems that you can use. So you can go out there and it's kind of a plug-and-play system. But they can show you how to generate leads from Facebook and Twitter and the social media and even doing pay-per-click advertising. You adopt that kind of strategy, you couple that with a matrix compensation plan, you build fast quick. I think you can make some money and maybe a whole bunch of groceries. Anyway, it's Mark Barrett in Denver, Colorado. Thanks for watching my video. And to check out the complete blog review, look at the link right down below. And go down and click on that. If it's not there, just go to my blog, my main blog website, which is askmarkbarrett.com. Once again, that's askmarkbarrett.com. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.